Okay, today we're going to look at graphing exponentials. So last time we talked about things that are exponential. There are things that grow or decay really rapidly. So for example, compound interest, where your money grows, or population growth, or radioactive decay. Now the most simple exponential rule looks like y equals a to the x. So a is what we call the base, so it's just some constant number. It doesn't change. So it could be 2, it could be 1.5, it could be any number, but it's constant. Your x is your independent variable. For example, time. And then y is your dependent variable. So it could be population. So it could be a function or model of how the population changes over time. Now, take note that your a value can't be 1, because if you put 1 in there, y equals 1 to whatever power you want. 1 to any power is actually 1, so really we just get a straight line. We also have that our base a is a positive number. Now, what does one of these simple exponential rules look like? Well, let's consider a basic one. Let's consider y equals 2 to the x. So my base is 2, and we're interested in seeing, well, what does one of this look like if we graph it? Well, let's get some points and then plot it and see how we go. So x, y, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. That should be enough points to give us a good look. So when x is -3, y is 2 to the -3, which is 1 over 2 cubed, which is 1 over 8. So when x is -3, y is 1/8. Similarly, when we substitute x is -2, we have y is 2 to the -2, which is 1 over 2 squared, which is 1/4. And then you'll see a pattern. So when x is -1, y is 1/2. When x is 0, y is 2 to the 0. Now anything to the power of 0 is just 1. 2 to the 1 is 2. 2 squared is 4. And 2 cubed is 8. So let's graph these points on axes and see what they look like afterwards. So make sure you're using a ruler to draw your axes. X rolls across, label your axes, y points to the sky. Well, horizontally we need to go 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. And on the left, -1, -2, -3. Vertically we need to go all the way up to 8 at least. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so let's graph it. So when x is -3, y is 1/8. So 1/8, so if 1 is there, 1/8 is very close to 0. So it's like there. -2, we get 1/4. Which is about there. -1, we get 1/2. At 0, we get 1. At 1 across, we get 2 up. 2 across, we get 4 up. 3 across, we get 8 up. So it's a curve that goes upwards. Now the thing with exponentials is we can try and join up the dots of a smooth curve in one go, preferably. Now that's all we've got for data, but really if you look at a general exponential, it tends to increase at a quite a steep level. Now that's one of the key points.